CBS presents this program in color.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And good morning, everybody. Welcome to our show. This is Card Sharks. If this is your first time watching, we especially welcome you. When we play our game, we have two very pretty dealers, and I want you to meet them right now. Here they are, Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Let's play Card Sharks, if you would,
Okay.
please. Deal out the cards. Lacey will be dealing the red cards up on the top row for our returning champion, while Susanna deals the blue cards on the lower level to our challenger. And there are a couple of characters. I want you to meet them. These are our Card Sharks. Here we go. Hey, Judy.
Hi, how are you doing?
You know what you have? You have a $6,000 smile.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh, yes. And a big tummy.
Right. I'm Judy Cabrera from Denver, Colorado. I have a husband and three wonderful children, Matthew, Anna, and Nathan. And Joseph or Angelina came along with me for good luck today.
Joseph or Angelina?
That's
But you
correct.
don't know if it's a boy or girl?
No.
All right. You don't want to know that?
No.
No. All
The
right.
anticipation's fun.
Of course it
Really
is.
is.
Well, you got $6,000 and you won the first game. The man next to you is your challenger. What a nice man he is. Sid, she ran out here and you just kind of walked out here like you're just taking your time.
I'm out to get her this time.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm Sid Schway. I'm a salesman of paper goods and shipping supplies. I'm out of UCLA, year of 1937. My principal hobby is fishing, although my fishing mates don't think too much of my ability.
Why not?
Well, I get the small ones, they get the big ones.
Well, I know the name of that song. Yeah. Oh, fishing.
Fishing.
Yes, yes. I see. Did you cut the cards?
Yes, it did.
Well, good, because the object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is going to be higher or lower than the one preceding it. But what you have to do before you can call off high-low cards is you must win our high-low toss-up question. And the first one today will go to our champion, Judy. And let's begin game number 2 now. First question, game number 2. We surveyed 100 people and we asked them, has it been a week or more since you took your last bath or shower? How many people admitted it has been at least a week, Judy? Can you believe this?
I can't believe it, Bob, to be
can't
honest with you. Oh, I just think that has to be an incredibly low number, unless somebody is out camping or lost in the woods.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 2 people.
2 out of 100 said it's been at least a week. Sid, will it be higher or lower than 2?
Oh, boy. That's putting me in a spot. Because if you're asking 100 guys that are in the trenches, it's going to be higher. If you're asking 100 guys on Skid Row, it's going to be higher. But I think if you ask the public at large, it's still going to be higher.
You think it is? Yeah. You think it's going to be more than 2? You think
More
so?
than 2.
My gosh, a week. Actual number of people who said it's been at least a week since they took their last bath or shower is 3. It was higher. By just 1, it was higher. Can you believe that? Sid, you have control. Here's your card. Your card's a 6, and you can change it. You won the high-low
Change it,
question.
please.
Change the 6. Your card now becomes a 9.
Oh,
you have
boy.
to play. Higher or lower than the 9?
Lower than the 9.
Lower than the 9, it is a 7. Will you play a freeze? He'll freeze right there. It keeps Judy away from the cards, and he'll freeze. If he wins the next high-low question, he'll have a chance to change that. Remember, gang, it's the first player to win 2 games that wins the championship. Judy's won game number 1. We're in the middle of game number 2, and this question is for you, Sid. Sid, we surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, have you ever said to your husband, in all seriousness, I want a divorce? How many married women have said, I want a divorce?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been married 45 years to the same woman. And,
How's it going?
well, we're still together.
I understand, yeah.
We've had our ups and downs and highs and lows.
Congratulations.
You take care of things, you know. In every marriage, I think there's bound to be some situations where tempers get frayed.
Has your wife said that to you?
Yes.
Oh, she has?
Yes.
What'd you tell her?
Get it?
What'd she do?
5 minutes later, she changed her mind.
All right.
So I would say that,
How many married women have said, I want a divorce?
I would say 20.
20 out of 100. Judy, higher or lower than that?
I think when people are angry, they say a lot of things they don't mean.
Have you said that?
No, I haven't.
You haven't said
No.
it. Wait till 45 years,
Right.
like Sid. Yeah.
I'm going to say, would you repeat it one
Sure,
last
how many married women have said, I want a divorce? He said 20 out of 100. Will it be higher or lower than 20?
I think it's a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than 20. The actual number of married women who have said, I want a divorce is 25. Yes, just a little bit higher. You guys are very good at these questions. You really are. All right, Judy, now let's see what happens. You've got an
All
ace.
right, so lower, Bob.
Lower than the ace. You now have a 5.
Gotta go higher, Bob.
Higher than the 5. You have a 2. Oh, that sets you back to the ace, and that means that, Sid, you get a free shot at the cards, but you have to play with a 7.
I do have to play with
Yes, you can't change because you didn't win the high-low question.
Up.
Higher than a 7? Let's see. Sid, it is a 10. Yes. Player freeze.
Lower.
He's going to go on. Lower than the 10, the card is a 5. Now what are you going to do?
Freeze.
He's going to freeze on the 5. I thought he would go, didn't you? I really thought he would go. All right, that's okay. He protects his position and keeps the lady away from the cards, and we will pause for these words and come back to finish game number 2 of Card Sharks right after this.
Hi, Monty Hall here, and do I have a deal for you? Watch the Let's Make a Deal-a-thon, a week-long party celebrating the premiere of Let's Make a Deal on Game Show Network. You'll have a ball!
Mom, it's cartoon stars for little kids.
Kids, they can't wait to grow up. Looks like he's ready for this.
Kids love new Chef Boyardee Mini Bites ravioli and meatballs. Sized just right, but loaded with big ravioli taste. Mini Bites from Chef Boyardee.
Introducing new Kellogg's Special K Red Berry cereal. Crunchy sweet flakes, now with slices of real strawberries, right in the box. Looking good, never tasted so great. Kellogg's Special K Red Berries. It's new.
Deliciously decadent. Innocently 99% fat-free. Breyer's fruit on the bottom yogurt. Tastes naughty, but it's not.
Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you.
We're convinced that the Crest Spin Brush cleans better than your regular brush because it's the only brush with a spinning head and stationary bristles. Try it. If you're not convinced, we'll give you your money back. Now that's a better spin on clean. Crest Spin Brush.
You try to encourage your kids to eat properly with happy faces, little trees, and Mr. Spoon. Yet studies show many children aren't getting the recommended amounts of nutrients. That's why many parents choose Pediasure. It's a complete balanced source of the protein, vitamins, and minerals children need for healthy growth, with a taste that's kid-approved. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Sid, we received a message from your wife, who obviously is in the audience, that because you froze on the 5, she wants a divorce.
Only kidding, honey. Only kidding.
Yeah, she's not, Sid. All right, as you can see, Sid has a commanding lead in this game, and let's go to our third question in this game number 2. Sid, you got to win this game in order to stay in the match, otherwise Judy remains the champion. Here's a question for Judy. Surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, do you like it when a woman plays hard to get? How many bachelors said they do like it?
I think that bachelors kind of distinguish between hard to get and easy. But I think
There's
they
nothing in the middle?
Well, maybe it's a little bit, but I think most men like that. And I'm going to say approximately 68.
68 out of 100 bachelors like it when a woman plays hard to get. Well, Sid, you ought to know about this now.
I'm trying to think back there in the Middle Ages when I was a bachelor. Whether I liked it.
I was born during those Middle Ages, Sid. Be careful.
Well, it's the mating game. You know what I mean? And there's always the romance of the unknown, of
Sure.
the chase.
Sure.
What'd she say, 68?
Were you sleeping, Sid? Yeah, she said 68 out of 100 bachelors said they like it when a woman plays hard to get. Higher or lower than 68?
Oh, boy, that's a real tougher. Lower.
Lower than 68. The actual number of bachelors who like it when a woman plays hard to get is 43. Yes, it was lower. Now, Sid, you've frozen the 5. You have the choice. You can play it or you can change it.
Change it, please.
Change the 5? Let's see if it works out for you. It's a 5 again. Now you must play. Gonna go on up. If you're right, if it's higher than the 5, you win game number 2. We'll play a tiebreaker game. It is not higher than the 5. That's 3 5s in a row for you, my friend. That means that Judy gets a free shot at the cards. And Judy, you got an ace, so here we go.
I'm gonna go lower with that.
Lower than the ace. The card's a 7.
I'm gonna go higher, Bob.
Higher than the 7. It's a jack.
I'm gonna go lower.
Lower than the jack. It's an ace. No, and back to the ace you go. And still, we have not completed this game, which means we now go to our 4th and final question. This game's sudden death time. Someone must win the game on this next play of the cards. Control is important. For you, Sid. We surveyed 100 men and we asked them, have you ever told a lie to keep from being fired? How many men admitted that they have told a lie to keep from being fired?
Well, I've never told a lie to keep from being fired because I've never been fired. So I would imagine that career people feel pretty much the same way about it. 72.
72 men admitted they've told a lie to keep from being fired. Judy, higher or lower?
I'm going to say that it's a little bit higher.
A little bit higher. Wow. Actual number of men who have lied to keep from being fired is 25. Not higher, much lower. Remember, this is sudden death now. Sid, these are your choices. You can play the 5 or change the 5 and play it out. If you goof, then Judy wins the game. Or you can pass it on to her. She must play it right across the board, beginning with the ace. If she makes a mistake, you win the game. You want to play or pass?
The 5.
He's going to change the 5 and play it himself. Let's see what this card is. The card is a 4.
Higher.
Higher. If you're right, we've tied it all up. We'll play a tiebreaker game. It is higher. Excellent, my friend. Okay, now, that means that Sid has 1 game, Judy has 1 game. Winner of the next game plays the big money cards. As you can see, the ladies will start dealing out the cards right now for our tiebreaker game. And this time, Lacey will only deal out 3 cards because of the tiebreaker. We have a maximum of 3 high-low questions. Winner of the game is the champion, plays the money cards. Judy, for you.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, has your wife ever criticized your lovemaking? How many married men said their wife has criticized their romantic technique? I think I heard Sid's wife laugh.
Yeah, right?
This question, but I'm not sure.
It depends on what they consider criticism, because, you know, if you're real cruel, that I consider criticism, but I think you can tell somebody what you like and what you don't like, and it's not that critical. I mean, I don't think a man would be offended by that.
Your husband won't be watching. It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's it. I'm not going to get any more personal than
How
that.
many married men said their wife has criticized their romantic technique?
52.
52 out of 100. Sid's sitting there going, I know about this. Higher or lower than 52, Sid?
Well, I'm laughing through the tears. Higher.
Higher than 52. The actual number of married men whose wife has criticized their lovemaking is 32. Not higher. That was lower. It's for Judy now. All right, Judy, here's the card. The card is a queen.
All right, I'm going to go lower, Bob.
Lower than the queen. It is now a king. Whoa, 2 cards could have wiped her out. That one did it. Sid, you got a free shot. Here's your card. Sid, it's a 7. You got to play off the 7.
Higher.
Higher than the 7. It is an ace.
Lower.
For the championship, we've got a new champion. Yoo-hoo! Congratulations, my friend. But Judy, you've been a wonderful contestant. You end up going home with $6,100. Thank you so very much.
I just want to thank everybody here. It's been a fantastic experience.
Good luck with the new baby, too. Come here, Sid. Over here. Run. Hello, boy. Stand right over here. Okay. We'll pause. We'll be back to play the big money cards with my friend Sid right after this.
The clarinet is part of my life, and it's always come easy for me. Then, a few years ago, I started having breathing problems. So this became a part of my life. But I never could get the hang of it. It just wasn't working for me. So my doctor took me off the inhaler and put me on a nebulizer. And you know what? It works great. And Medicare covers it. What's even better is this company called Liberty Home Pharmacy. They delivered a nebulizer and my medication right to my door.
Hundreds of thousands of people trust Liberty. Liberty's a Medicare provider, so they bill Medicare and your insurance company for you. That means no upfront costs and no claim forms to fill out, and delivery's free. Liberty's staff of specialists is on call for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. One call to Liberty can help make following your doctor's orders a lot easier.
My breathing problem is something I had to deal with. But not having to deal with all the rest of it, well, that gives me time to enjoy the sweeter things in life.
For more information on free home delivery, call 1-800-729-0335.
In a world desperate to play, two men will push contestants to the limit. Why do they do it? Because on these game shows, everyone can hear you scream. Thick. Newton. This hour, it's personal. Freeze a crowd on Hollywood Showdown starting at 11 p.m. tonight on Game Show Network.
Here's to letting the wind comb your hair once in a while. And here's to resisting temptation only half the time. A little bit of freedom goes a long way. Crystal Light. Now the 5 fabulous fruit flavors you love are in a bottle. Just 5 calories. Hey, it's all good for you. Available in your grocer's juice aisle.
For red, dry eyes, try Clear Eyes. It removes redness and as an ingredient to moisturize. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
There's a simpler way to save for the things you want. The Orange Savings Account from ING Direct. Everyone gets the same high 4.4% rate. With no minimums, no fees, and without changing banks. It's the simple way to make the most of your money. Call 1-800-ING-DIRECT for great rates on savings, loans, and mortgages. 1-800-ING-DIRECT.
Look at the smile. Get a close-up of the smile on this man's face, please. Could I hear that whoopee one more time? Whoopee! That's the one I wanted, yes. You've got $200, yours to keep no matter what happens. Now, we're going to play the big money cards, and here's what happens. We're going to give you new money to bet with. We'll start you in the bottom line with $200. Instead, what you have to do is bet your way across there by calling off high and low cards. When you get to the next row, we'll add another $400 of betting money. At that time, you bet your way across again. Remember, minimum bets are going to be $50 each time. Till you get to the top row, at that time, you must bet at least half of your dollars. And also, please keep in mind that you'll have the opportunity to change one card on each line by choosing one of the spare cards that Susanna is dealing out right now. Are you looking at the card, Sid?
Yes.
Good, fine. Okay, let's give the man $200. Can we do that? Good luck to you, my friend. Let's win lots of money. Sylvia's out there rooting for you. You ready? Here we go, Sid. Here's your first card. It's a 9. You can play it or change it.
Change it with number 3.
With number 3, the 9 now becomes an 8. And you got to play, you got $200.
100 higher.
$100 higher than the 8. If another 8 comes up, it's a push. No win, no loss. It's an ace. Yes. $300.
300 lower.
Of course, 300 lower than the ace. It's a 9. You got 600.
500 higher.
500 higher than the 9. It's an ace again. Look at there. Now, we'll give you another $400. That gives you $1,500 with the ace.
1,500 lower.
1,500 lower?
Lower.
Your voice is changing when you get to the 3,000 mark, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Is it lower? Yes. $3,000.
2,500 lower.
2,500 lower than the jack. Your card is a 10. 5,500.
Change the 10.
Change the 10.
Number 2.
Number 2. Gets rid of the 10, and the 10 now becomes an 8. Whoa. With $5,500.
500 lower.
500. He's getting a little conservative. Okay.
Yep.
$500 lower than the 8. It's a king. And wise you were. Now, the king comes up here. Sid, you have $5,000. Got to bet at least $2,500.
The whole 5,000 lower.
All of it?
All of it. Let's get it, boy.
All of it?
Woo-hoo! Let's make it.
Let me hear it one more time.
Yahoo!
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 If it's lower than the king, it's $10,000 for you. Yeah!
Thank you, dear. Oh, boy.
Congratulations. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Now, you've got $10,200. You're our champ. We're going to meet a new challenger for you, and we'll be right back to do that after this.
Thick. Newton. This hour, it's personal. Freeze a crowd and Hollywood Showdown starting at 11 p.m. Eastern tonight on Game Show Network.
Come back here! My cheese!
The power of cheese.
Hey, Mr. Peterson. Hey, Jack.
Mounds and Almond Joy, because everybody needs a 5-minute vacation.
Paying bills has been difficult since my husband got hurt. Bill collectors called day and night. We thought of bankruptcy, but then a friend told us about Garden State.
Garden State is a non-profit agency that works with your creditors to make an affordable payment plan for all your bills.
After speaking with our counselor, we saved thousands of dollars in interest. Thank you, Garden State.
Get your bills together and call now for your free consultation. We can help you get out of debt. Call 1-800-99-BILLS.
Are you near a phone? Can you take down a number? Then call to find out about term life insurance at competitive rates from a respected insurer, Protective Life Insurance Company. A 35-year-old could get a $200,000 policy for less than $14 a month. A 40-year-old could get a $250,000 policy for less than $18 a month. For your free quote, call now. Matrix Direct, 1-800-566-0380.
And now let's meet a new challenger in Card Sharks, and here comes this pretty lady. Well, hi, Marilyn.
Hi,
Take the applause. Run.
Sid?
You know Sid, right?
Yeah, I met him a little earlier.
Oh, you did? Okay. Tell us about you.
I'm Marilyn Farkas, and I'm a native Californian, single lady, and I'm a manager of a weight loss center.
Good. Maybe you can help me out. I got 7 to go.
You gotta come see me, Bob.
Oh, okay. Well, let's play this game. Can we do that
That sounds
first?
great.
You know how to do that?
I sure do.
You cut the cards. Lacey's dealing those cards out from that deck you cut. And now let's begin this match between you and Sid. So watch him. He's a tough guy.
I know, I saw.
And he told us earlier he's not dead. Right, Sid?
Right.
Yeah. Sid, we surveyed 100 women, and we asked them, do you think a woman can be truly happy if she doesn't have a man in her life? How many women said a woman can be happy without a man?
Well, I'll tell you, it's like this.
Go right ahead, Sid.
I think the Lord made us to be in pairs. And anybody that says they are happy without the mate is lying through their teeth. So if they say they're happy, they may say they're happy, but they're not telling the truth. So now the question was, how many said they're happy?
Noah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Noah knows. Okay. How many women said a woman can be happy without a man?
Oh, small amount. I would say 28.
28 out of 100. Marilyn, will it be higher or lower than 28?
Well, I think that we're in an age of women wanting careers and things like that, but I don't think things have changed quite that much, and so I'd have to kind of agree with Sid, and I think it's going to be even lower.
Think it'll be lower than 28?
Yeah.
The actual number of women who said a woman can be happy without a man is 61. That lower was higher. Wow. Surprised at that. All right, Sid, you won the high-low question. Now, here's your card. It's a 5. Remember the 5s?
Oh, I remember
Player
the 5s.
change.
Lower. Pardon me. Higher.
Gonna go higher. You're gonna keep the card and go higher than the 5. It's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. Your card is a 10. Player freeze.
Lower.
He's gonna go on. Lower than the 10. It is an 8.
Freeze.
Now he freezes. All right. Played them pretty well. Sid will freeze right there on that 8. We keep Marilyn away from the cards.
Sure is.
And Marilyn, this is your question. Marilyn, we surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, be honest now, do you nag your husband? How many married women admitted that they do?
Well, I think once you get past the all the frills and things like that of the first year of marriage or so. You kind of get into your normal
nagging.
I
see.
So I think that's going to be a fairly high number. Oh, about 73.
73 out of 100 admitted they nagged their husband. Sid, higher or lower?
No way.
No way what?
Even the worst of the naggers won't admit they do the nagging.
Does your wife nag you?
Sure, she nags you, but she will never admit it.
Huh.
So the number is lower.
Lower than 73. Actual number of married women who nagged their husbands is 45. You're right, Sid. It was lower. Now, Sid, you froze on the 8, which means you can change it.
Change it, please.
All right, let's see what the 8 turns into. The 8 now becomes a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack to win game number 1. It is a 4. That's the way it's done.
I see, I'm learning.
Yes, you froze at the right spot. You came back and won the high-low. You win the first game. First player to win 2 games wins the championship. Marilyn, we're going to give you a chance to win a game in just a moment.
Great.
We have to pause, though, do a little business, and we'll be right back, okay?
Great hotels make Kissimmee St. Cloud the perfect place to sleep, though the neighbors have been known to throw some big-time celebrations. Order your free Kissimmee St. Cloud Visitor's Guide now. It's filled with valuable coupons, maps, and everything you'd ever want to know about hotels, attractions, and more. Call now. It's free. Kissimmee St. Cloud, right next door to the Walt Disney World Resort.
Look what she's using to clean that window.
Windex?
Yeah, but he's got that streaky stuff. No, Windex even cleans what the streaky stuff leaves behind.
So, a bird could get hurt flying into a window like that?
For a streak-free shine every time, Windex is best on glass.
Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley, and I've had diabetes for about 20 years. I stay active and I feel pretty good most of the time. See, I do a few simple things now. I'm not perfect, but I try and watch my diet and exercise, and I check my blood sugar. And I get all my diabetic testing supplies from Liberty Medical. If you're 65 or over and on Medicare, call Liberty. They can help you live a better life. Hundreds of thousands of people trust Liberty. They're the nation's leader in home delivery of diabetic testing supplies. Bring everything you need right to your door. Fill out your insurance forms, even bill Medicare or your insurance company, and you pay no money up front. Oh, and they carry all the brands. If you have diabetes, you check your blood sugar and you check it off, and there's no reason not to. And call Liberty. They can help you live a better life.
Our time is up for today. That means that Sid wins game number 1 when we come back next time. Marilyn, you got to win the next game in order to stay in the match. Our champion Sid has won $10,200 so far. Whoa. And he's a pretty happy guy, and we thank you very much for watching Card Sharks. I'm Bob Eubanks, for Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Bob Hilton, and the whole gang, saying thank you very much. And we'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
You know, Capri Sun's all natural, which means I can pronounce everything in it. And ever since they made it easy open, the kids inhale it.
Easy open Capri Sun.
Totino's pizza rolls are so easy, kids can make them on their own. Pepperoni pizza stuffed into a bite-sized roll. Totino's, it's how kids help themselves.
Good thing kids love Kraft Singles, because 2 out of 3 don't get the recommended amount of calcium. And Singles are a good source. There's something about Kraft cheese.
There's no other bar quite like it. The white stripes are a moisturizing cleanser. The pink stripes have a nourishing lotion with vitamin E. They work together to create Dove Nutrium. It nourishes your skin to a healthy, radiant glow.
Hey, watch this. Richard Dawson kisses and tells, but Ray Combs keeps his lips to himself in back-to-back episodes of Family Feud, followed by $100,000 Pyramid.
This is Bob Hilton speaking for Card Sharks.
Survey said.
Our survey said.
Survey
said.
Survey said it's time for a full hour of The Feud coming up next.
Weekday mornings, it's Card Sharks, and people just go crazy with fun. Because it's all in the cards. There you go. And the cards keep turning up winners.
Do you? Yeah! Is it there?
Card Sharks, pure excitement weekdays.
This is CBS.